Surveillance video from inside the restaurant shows a table of 16 people eating and enjoying themselves. Frida's manager, Jesse Gonzalez, says they were one of the last tables seated around 10:30 Sunday night, a half hour before close.
And they came at the last minute, and we didn't think anything of it.
He says they treated themselves, ordering some of the most expensive things on the menu, including $11 margaritas.
The burritos, the hefty grinder burritos, the Frida special steaks, steak and shrimp.
But soon, he says, the bartender got a whiff of something that didn't smell like grilled steak and peppers.
It was just one guy that was just smoking weed, and we asked him to stop, and I guess he was like the leader of the group, and they just went out and listened to him and made a scene.
There's no sound in the surveillance video, but at this point, Gonzalez says the group started berating the staff.
They started getting louder and louder, getting upset, started yelling. That's when they started making offenses to the server and telling them, like, come on, come on.
Eventually, one by one, people finish their drinks and leave the table, except for these two women left behind. They didn't seem to be in as much of a hurry. She even carries her blue margarita away from the table and continues to drink it after the group ignores staff and skips out on their $420 bill. Gonzalez says they even pushed one of the servers in the stairwell. He says he's never seen anything like it.
Our walkouts are, hey, they forgot to pay, or they'll come back the next day. Major walkouts like that, that's our first biggest one.
Gonzalez says he thinks they planned the whole outburst, so they could skip out on the bill.
You don't think that they're going to do that, especially on a Sunday night. And, yeah, just one guy got them all riled up, and they all left at the same time.
Hey guys, it's me, Betty Confetti. So in this video, it's a table of 16 people, and they go out to this Mexican restaurant to have a good time, and they're just rowdy, annoying, and just demanding. They're berating the staff. They are getting up, and there's always something wrong with the food, and all of 16 people end up like just doing whatever. So then one of the people in the group decided to smoke weed, and when the people and the manager confronted them and told them they could not smoke inside, they all decided to dine and dash. They all decided to collect all of their stuff, including some of the margaritas that they're not supposed to take with them, and leave. And they just take their stuff and just get out of the restaurant. I will say this, guys, as a black woman that served tables, I will say a lot of people do not want to serve black tables because they feel as though black people always find something wrong with the food. And that is the case with these people. And they use that as a means to dine and dash and just like walk out on their $400 bill. So with that being said, I'm going to say this. With black tables, from my experience being a waitress, there is always a problem. There is always someone trying to get something for free, or at least like half off. I do understand that things are expensive, but on the flip side of that, it's like if you can't afford to eat out, please don't. Just get the food to go or eat somewhere else, because then you run into these issues. So, and I bet you these are the type of people who don't tip. And because this is just prime time hood boogerdom, like right here. It's just downright scoundrel activity. It's annoying. And it makes all of us as black people look bad. Because like I said, I'm a black woman. I tip, and I was a waitress. And it makes people believe when you walk in that you're not going to tip, and that you're going to be a table that's hard to deal with. I worked at a restaurant where it got to the point where they didn't want to serve black tables so much that, and this is even the black people, where people wouldn't walk up to the table in hopes that the table would just leave. And that's really bad, but that is what some restaurants do. And some restaurants even have code for us as black people. When we walk in, they'll call us Canadians, because Canadian people usually don't tip, because that's not like really a part of Canadian culture, but now it's starting to be, because of a lot of American culture, it goes across the globe. But anyway, let's not get ahead of I don't want to get ahead of myself. These people walked out on this bill knowing that they had no intentions on paying. And that makes the waiter look bad. That makes the manager look bad. And that just makes them look bad as a collective. And they sitting there looking all husky at the table, just ordering the most expensive stuff. That's usually a dead giveaway that somebody is going to just walk out, is when they order all of the most expensive stuff and they're dressed down like that. But anyway, I could go on and on and on. This is embarrassing for us as Black people, especially if you're a blue collar working Black person and you're just out trying to have a good time. Now, because people like this do things like that, now you're going to be under a microscope and people treat you a certain way. And I know we all can say like, no one should do that. That's wrong. That's very true, but that's just how people are. But let me know in the comment section below what you think about this 16 top of people berating staff, ordering the most expensive stuff, smoking weed, and then just dipping. All right, guys, so Betty Confetti signing off. Bye.